What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Happy spooky season to all you guys. And yeah, nothing is spookier to me than having to do Renee part 2. So that's what we're doing today. That being said, if you haven't watched part 1, go ahead and check that bad boy out. Otherwise, last we left off, Chidi and Renee was getting into it. Things are starting to escalate and she's packing up to leave after basically calling his sister a controlling demon.
Make sure sister won't go over there and check on me either.
And now she's trying to convince Chidi, hey, forget about this value-made God and this family that's been taking care of you since you've been blind, and just pack your stuff and come with me to this skanky hotel. Otherwise, you're never gonna see me again, buddy. Which is a crazy thing to say to a blind man, but let's see what happened.
Yesterday I reached a breaking point with Victoria, so I asked Chidi to move to a hotel with me, but I never got a real answer. He says he loves me, but now it's time to prove it. The offer still stands if you want to go hang out at the hotel.
I need to gather myself and make arrangements.
What arrangements do you have to do?
The clothes.
Got like three pairs of panties, 2 pairs of socks, and a couple t-shirts. Like, what do you want?
See, I probably would have lost it right here. Like, Chidi's nice. Me, though, I would have fired, clap back. 3 pair of panties, huh? Yeah, the same 3 pair of panties you've been trying to get into since day 1. Yep, I said it. By the way, I'm still wearing one, so that makes, what, 4? Yep, learn to count. I'm a grown man. I'm not one of you little silly farm animals. You're not gonna sit here and talk to me like I'm a little boy. I might be blind, but if you can't get laid, hey, I already know you ugly as shit.
I can also discuss it with my sibling.
Do you really want to lose me forever? By playing these little games, Chidi, I'm looking for a man. I'm looking for a man that can make his own decisions and move on. Do you realize if you had already given me everything that I wanted, I would have dropped everything in my existence for you?
Even your kids, Renee? Because that's pretty messed up.
I agree. I hope she stays.
And all over what? Like, some banana? Some pipe? Seriously? Because that's literally the only thing Chidi can't give her that she's been begging for. Don't tell me, oh, it's the attention or the affection, because I've seen Chidi give a lot of that.
Do you think these fishes can survive without the water?
No.
That would be my life without you. I love you so much.
Now, she continues to gaslight him by trying to little boy him in a sense.
But nothing was ever enough. You still gotta ask mommy and daddy in the next room, okay?
Like, yes, Renee, out of respect for the people who's been taking care of me and will continue taking care of me, like, yeah, I would like to have their input.
You're moving out. How is it going to help our relationship?
Being here with you and your family like this is not gonna help our relationship at all. I feel like an intruder. 1, an intruder in your pants, and 2, an intruder in the house.
And whose fault is that?
I don't know.
Like, you fabricated this whole sister drama out of thin air. Thin air. Like, it was actually quite amazing, actually.
You know, part of me thinks that's amazing.
And I know you're frustrated down there, Renee, but it shouldn't be hard to keep your hands to yourself. Like, I get the argument that Chidi probably should have told her before he came, but he doesn't owe her free pipe just because she traveled here. Like, if you switch the roles right now, like, you know how crazy that would sound? Like, is Renee here for his banana, or is she here for love? Does explain why she had 2 kids with no intimacy, though.
We can't even be in the same room, okay?
Wait.
Make sure sister won't go over there and check on me either. What?
She made everything comfortable for us.
Okay, you
Clean up
can
everywhere.
think whatever the heck you want. Put it in your head, okay?
No.
She's an intruder, okay? Play with yourself. I don't know why Chidi can't see the truth about his sister. She's controlling Chidi. That's why she's always checking on him.
Yeah, Renee, last I checked, Chidi is legally blind.
I am blind.
Barely.
Like, she's acting as if this man could be 100% independent or something, which is not the case. Like, yes, Renee, he depends on his sister to check up on him. He would have depended on you had you been mentally stable. Yeah, looks like we got a storm brewing here in Yeehaw, Texas. You know, nimbus clouds are rolling in with highs of 79s and lows of... Is that how they do it? So anyways, Chidi finally wakes up, right? And he's like, you know, this weird hatred you have with my sister, yeah, actually, it makes no sense. It might just be you.
I can't cope with sisters. I always felt deep down.
You said
there was a reason.
You see now.
Look, see what happened?
You said you can't.
Shut up, Chidi.
Oh my God.
I am beginning to believe that Renee's problem with my sister has nothing to do with my sister. This problem is deeply rooted in her.
Yeah, no kidding, buddy. She did say it on like day 1.
To be honest, I've always had a strange feeling meeting or being around like my man's sister.
Where does this feeling come from?
I don't know.
Now, sister walks in. You could tell she's been crying, and she basically told Renee, hey, I don't like the way you're talking to Chidi.
He feels...
What's wrong?
Okay, he took everything out of hand.
you cussing?
Why are you inviting me?
It's the way you
Why
yell.
did you invite me if you hate me?
Of course you know.
I love you. Come
You know
over.
that
We
I
want you.
I don't like you because you do this and this and this.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
Okay,
What you are doing now?
if you can see that calm down, girl.
So like I said in my last video, if I'm Victoria, I'm throwing hands. Like she still eats chicken, right?
Oh, yeah.
Just give her a quick 7-piece combo.
He decided to turn
With the left hand.
Like everybody and their mama, dog, fish, cat, lizard, hell, even Joe Biden knows she has no reason to hate Victoria.
Where does this feeling come from?
I don't know.
What the hell?
Even so though, Renee doubles down and she goes even further than the initial bizarre comments. Like we're talking about a whole different paradigm stratosphere.
Did I not always tell you that I always had a feeling about sisters? And this moment right here will prove the feeling that I had.
What?
You know something, Renee? Emotion is actually running high.
Let me tell you this. When Earth first started, and yeah, roll your eyes. Good. Like I said, when Earth first started, it wasn't a program. Welcome to your program, okay?
What?
She says abstract things that I can't really understand.
So she got everybody confused now. I like how Victoria just instantly rolled her eyes as soon as she heard when Earth first started. She probably heard this bullshit for 5 years far too long and just had an auto response mechanism. When Earth first started. Like she even had Chidi start questioning reality like, am I dreaming right now, babe? Am I?
Is this real, babe?
I know, it sucks, huh?
Is this real?
Like I get where you're going, Renee, but this is like Reddit mod at 2 a.m. on a Tuesday type stuff.
When Earth first started, and yeah, roll your eyes.
Like that's so far-fetched to bring into a convo that was already far-fetched to begin with. It just makes her sound like she's from a whole different universe, a whole new world. Hey.
A new fantastic point of view. No one can tell us no or where to go.
Now I'm leaving Chidi all alone. Damn, that was kind of late.
I want to move on with my life. I don't want to fight.
I want us to just cool off and talk.
I love you, but I'm done.
Babe,
You will never see me again.
seeing her walk out that door made me sick. It made me sad, honestly, yeah. I am heartbroken.
So Renee dips, tells the blind man, you are never going to see me again.
You will never see me again.
Just being a straight menace, yeah. Good riddance. And Chidi here is left heartbroken. Understandable. Like you guys know, it's hard to find love. I'm sure it's harder to find love when you're in Chidi's situation, where you're dependent on another person for your day-to-day experience. Especially in Nigeria, where the culture expects men to be men. Like in my opinion, I think Chidi's a very handsome young man. Had it not been for his unfortunate situation, I'm sure he would have had tons of options.
But you can't be underage, no diddy.
That being said though, Renee leaves and gets into a taxi, starts breaking down as if she's the victim.
Painful, neglectful, in every way. But I'm used to the pain, so I won't hurt for long. I'm just sick of people in the way they are in general. But I still try to give hope and smile to the next. And no matter what I said or done, nothing still wasn't enough.
Boo-hoo, sucks to suck, Renee. I don't care. Like, I'm not. Victoria's been crying for like 2 days, and all she ever did was try to make things easy for you.
Calm down, girl.
So no, I don't feel bad. All this confirms to me is that she had a lot of trauma with being unloved and neglected, and I'm betting money that she's gonna try to justify her actions or win back the audience using this trauma sob story.
A few moments later.
I've been hurt so much in the past throughout my life, especially with romantic relationships. When I was about 3 months pregnant, Lexi's father literally just one night just gave me a hug goodbye and never, ever, ever came back. and the other guys that I've been with had issues like drug use.
Renee, if you were acting the same way to Lexi's father, yeah, I don't blame him for going adios, amigo. Nobody would. That being said, I really don't know what came first. I don't know if the trauma made you or you caused the trauma. Dare I say the chicken and egg analogy. But even so, let's just say the trauma came first. Where is the self-reflection? Like, where is the inner work? You're allowing this trauma to manifest and destroy any potential love interest. Like, that's crazy.
Yesterday, I asked Chidi to move to a hotel with me. It turned into the entire family just ganging up on me. I flew all the way across the world to come meet a man that I fell in love with, and here I sit alone. I always thought that nothing could ever come between us, but he let his ways and his false faith come between, and that's where we're sitting.
False faith is crazy to say about a Christian man when you literally have a picture of Christ in your living room, Renee.
I always thought that nothing could ever come between us, but he let his ways and his false faith come between.
Like, I don't know who has more false faith, the man reading his Bible every day or the woman claiming that God made him blind for a purpose, be with her because she has insecurities. Ooh.
You know the whole thing about being blind, like...
What?
Your blindness, it's just not a normal occurrence. I mean, we've all been smacked in the face countless times. I think something spiritual happened to him that made him lose his sight. It's just adding up to like the perfect thing.
Which is outlandish and kind of insulting.
And TLC, get with the program, bro. Like they try to confuse you with this sad, sobby music, right? Nah, put on some intense, thrilling, anxiety-inducing PTSD music back there for this demon right here. Now back to the land of logic and critical thinking, Chidi here is having a very mature, heart-to-heart conversation with his family about Renee.
I want to know what's the current state of your relationship.
I don't think it's even I don't think it's a matter of if I want her back, because that's my utmost desire.
I'm actually concerned.
I don't know why I found that so funny. Like, yes, I'm very concerned. Are you good, bro? Like, did you just not see what just happened here? Oh, why did I say that? Of course he can't see. But anyways, Victoria here, overhearing the conversation, very elegantly but concisely put into perspective the conundrum that Chidi's in right now.
There is this war mentality that she has. Yeah. Is you and me are a team against her. So she doesn't believe in this harmony. Are you willing to give up your family? If you don't want me to get in your way, I will step aside, because I've seen how important she is to you.
Now, my favorite part about this whole scene is you get to see Victoria in her most disheartening moment remain composed, keeps her integrity, her values, her elegance, and makes the right call, makes the right decision, right? And communicates it with no ill will. Like, if you wanted to see what maintaining a healthy relationship and having good communication is like, right here.
Chidi needs love. That wouldn't deny him that. So I would rather let him go and experience it, even though it's very hard thing for me to do. When whatever comes, I will support him. I will still be for him, but I won't stand in the way. I'm sorry.
That's kind of moved me. Almost got a little tear. She basically said, look, Chidi, I think what you're doing is doo-doo water, but I love you. And I love you enough to never put you in a position to choose between me and your family or her. So I'm gonna step aside and let you do you. And if everything comes crashing down, I'll still be here to support you.
I'm sorry.
That's real love. That's real love. This makes me even more upset that Renee would even purposely try to stain this woman's image. Like, Chidi, God didn't bless you with Renee.
The Lord truly blessed me when he sent Renee to me.
But he sure blessed you with a hell of a sister. That being said, Chidi, seeing how hurt his sister is, understands that even though he's heartbroken, he's not one to make irrational choices. He's not one to move recklessly. So he decides, hey, let me go get a second opinion.
After this whole thing, how do you intend moving on?
The truth is that I love Renee. Like,
bought and careful.
Bro, let me explain to you. When you know you love her, you just let her go. Sometimes you just let certain people go because that's the best for the both of you. You understand?
Now, mind you, this is his best friend, right? Like, he knows about the backstory, he knows about Renee, and he just, right off the bat, cuts Chidi off in the midst of his, I love her. He's like, bro, listen to me, brother, listen. Only know you love her when you let her go. And you let it go. You guys get the point, right?
What the hell?
Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was shocked. Like, this dude jumped the ship quick. Like, he probably knows something we don't. And he goes on to say this.
I can't actually say why he loves Renee. She says certain things that are very strange. Like, sometimes she talks about demons.
Hey.
Demons.
That confirms it. She's a demon. She's a demon.
I don't like you because you do this and this and
Hey, yo, what the?
Demons.
And low-key, God's probably doing everything he can to keep this woman away from you, Chidi. Hallelujah, praise the Lord. So he calls her up and he's like, Renee, I think we need to talk. I'll see you tomorrow. Beep. And Renee drips like a waterfall. Like, she's excited, runs out the hotel room for the first time, goes across the street and buys what she considers sexy sleepwear. And here we are.
How do you like my outfit that I bought earlier? And I bought that obviously with Chidi in mind, thinking that if he touched it, he would love it.
It was so nice to hear his voice. Maybe he might be coming to his senses. Maybe he'll open his eyes big enough to see how much his family has really come between us.
Yeah, lay off the drugs, Renee. Nobody was coming between you guys but you. But at this point, I don't care who comes between you guys. His family, best friend, your black rooster, God. Hell, if I was there, I'd come between you guys. Because you're insane. Like, you could just tell by her eyes, like, some of these interview scenes are just unnerving. Like, can you blink, girl? And we're not gonna even talk about that whole sexy sleepwear scene. Ooh.
How do you like my outfit that I bought earlier?
Ooh, I need like a full body cleanse right now. And this just goes to show you why she was so adamant about Chidi coming to the hotel. Like, this is all she wanted. That's probably why she was mad at Victoria, because she probably felt like Victoria was in the way of her getting piped. Probably.
He had a lot of time to think about him and I, and I'm hoping that he would actually be like, oh, I really want to go with you to the hotel. I want to start hanging out with you now. I had a talk with my sister, blah, blah, blah. And she said it was okay, or whether she likes it or not, I'm a man. Either way, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Like, we're in Lagos, Nigeria. This is a whole new country she's never been to. Lots of things to do and see. Yeah, you keep insisting that you and Chidi must be cooped up in a hotel together.
Oh, I really want to go with you to the hotel.
Bro. I'm telling you guys, this is all she wants. Now, mind you, they're meeting up now, and Chidi decides, let's meet up at a beach, because he knows better not to meet up at the hotel, because that's the devil's trap right there, after what we just saw.
So what do you want to talk about?
You know, before you came, you made mention of you not liking sisters.
Well, yeah, you know me in the long run, there's a reason, and now this extreme blow up, now you see the reason.
I believe we have different opinions about
All you want to do is go run to your sisters. You're not coming to the hotel, so what do you want?
Babe, we are here.
No, here, touch yourself. That's what you used to.
Yo, the disrespect is crazy. I don't even think he could have approached this in a nicer way. Like, all he was trying to say was, you remember telling the world about this weird feeling you had with sisters? Like, you don't think maybe that had something to do with you hating on my sister? Maybe? And she's like, nope, law of attraction. I saw it happen in my dream, so I made it happen, so it happened. But you wouldn't know dish squat about that, Chidi. Because you don't got it. You're not a man, Chidi. You're not a man, Chidi. Who gonna carry the boats, Chidi?
Who's gonna carry the boats?
Who gonna carry this boat that we're sitting on, Chidi? Not you, little boy. Not you. And he's just like, okay, I guess we just have a difference in opinion. And she just goes crazy, like full on crazy. Like, at one point, even the producers were like, you don't think maybe you're overreacting to this Chidi sister situation, Renee?
Do you ever think you could be overreacting about Chidi's sister?
I don't ever feel like I overreact.
What the hell?
See, this is why I couldn't be a producer on the show. Like, I'd be doing too much. Do you ever think you might be overreacting to Chidi's sister, Renee?
I don't ever feel like I overreact.
Okay, shut the fuck up. Anyways, we're gonna hook you up today, Renee. Yep, we're gonna hook you up to a lie detector test.
Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You know what? When we first met, you told me you've never been in a healthy relationship, that all the relationships you've been have been toxic. And life, sometimes, it's not just a one-way road. It is sad. With this kind of attitude, there is no way your relationship is going to be healthy.
Hey, yo, I was so hype about this scene. I feel like this was like the first time Chidi stood up for himself, right? Like he was trying to say, you know all those toxic relationships you were telling me about? Yeah, usually those aren't a one-way street. It takes two to tango, little girl.
It is sad.
And you could just tell this hit some kind of nerve because she got real vicious after this. Real vicious.
5.5 years after telling you that I was with men that turned to heroin, crack, cocaine, and drugs, and now you want to scratch your teeth at me and say the problem is me? The problem is you. The problem is the human freaking race. Do you understand? So you better learn to chill because you're messing with the wrong freaking ass person.
Yeah, no, that makes sense, Renee. The reason why you were pumped and dumped twice, the reason why all the men you fell for were on crack, cocaine, heroin, methamphetamine was because of you, Chidi, and the human race. Not because of your choice selections and you choosing to be in situations and around people you probably shouldn't have. No, never that. Like, the delusion is crazy. Nevertheless, the end is coming. She knows that, so she's crashing out, you know, just saying anything at this point.
Yeah, that's all you freaking want. That's why you want to marry me. That's why you're that obsessed with me. Bull. You're the one wanting the visa. You're the one wanting this and that, okay?
What do you think? Before I met you, I've been to school, I've been to university. I was resisting, I was surviving. And if God has destiny that I will go to United States of America, He will do it. I don't need it from you, please. If I really want the visa, I would have submitted. But I will not sell myself for a visa.
I don't care what anybody said. That was the best response to that argument.
If God has destiny that I will go to United States of America, He will do it. I don't need it from you.
Now, mind you, Renee's crashing out. She's like, you want the visa, little bro? Yep, that's what it is. You want the visa. Spoiler alert, not everybody outside of America wants an American visa. Let's make that clear. And mind you, she slid into his DM, okay? It wasn't like he was out there looking for anything.
He was there as a friend suggestion, he's a little cutie, I sent the friend request, and it just hit hard.
And he makes it very clear. He's like, excuse you? Before you, I was in college, I was in uni, I was getting my education, I was striving, thriving, existing. I never needed you or your visa. If it's in God's will for me to be in the States, so be it. But I never needed it from you. Phew, mic drop.
The issue I've had is that you never had me out. See,
okay, you're still talking. You don't listen. You don't. I'm listening.
I can't express my opinions. I can't express my feelings. Everything revolves around Renee. This is not how we can have a great relationship. No. So it is over.
So that's how the episode ends, and I think that's how they end, because word is they're not coming to the tell-all. She broke her NDA, apparently. Surprise, surprise. If it is, hey, props to Chidi for leaving on his own terms, right? Let's give it up. Give it up. As for Renee, any advice? Look in the mirror? I don't know. But nah, I had fun doing this one. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, we're on to the next. I'll see you guys there. As always, hey, what do you want to know? I'm just sipping.
Yeah. Devastated, pissed, sad. Like, how could someone be so hurtful?
You one crazy ass bitch!